Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium.
Let's see how this goes.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they steal it back on the return. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense they'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
Play action on first down. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards.
Good coverage.
Coming up.
Good coverage.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on third and long.
I don't know what happened over there.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Mayfield now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Baker now from the gun.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I love it.
In punt formation now. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
Great tackle.
Bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time, and it'll be Raider football.
Great.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the well again. Juke the defender. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back now, pressure on its way. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown.
You selling out to stop the run. That's going to kill you.
The game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find
You selling out to stop the run. You in trouble.
With a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has it at the 11. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. They're on it. That's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
No problem.
They just had a wave of people.
They'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Good blitz.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again.
Good blitz.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And they bring him down.
That hole held in there way longer than I thought.
Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Throwing again is Baker. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and long, Mayfield.
Right to me.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Robert Spillane has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in
right
for
to me.
Touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming here from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, I got, if he breaks.
From the gun, a run for White.
Good job.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running on 2nd with White. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers pushing for a late spark before halftime. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Mayfield.
Nope.
Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
3rd and long for him here.
Dropped it. I saw it immediately. That's 2 drops. We on his ass like back pockets.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Good job.
And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple?
Good job.
Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And they're a foot closer now on the scoreboard. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He's got Fowler's working the sideline. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Raiders first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Lance. To the left side, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
He vacated the whole middle of the field. Do we have a wheel route from here? No, I don't.
Lance.
Don't give him no easy like that.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
2nd and 10 now.
Come on, my guy. Shit, we get the look we want and you throw a duck?
Defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lance. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept. Sometimes
I just waited.
Times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
On him quick.
The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call.
On him quick.
Great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Baker. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
My boy is balling out here.
The communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action.
Good pick.
Right That's intercepted. That's
It was a DB, not a linebacker. Good pick.
Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. One final shot before halftime. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road.
I want to still run outside, but he's blitzing.
Away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I'm like, yeah, he blitzing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. They send a tight end in motion. Blown back gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day.
This joker here.
Moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dump off complete to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Motioning him from the slot right. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now a give on the counter. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Receiver in motion, going left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Carlson now to add one more. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting at the 10. And he's out of bounds, up across the 25. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. He's got Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Mayfield to throw again. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll send him over right. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing his lands. That's Mayer, he's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's going to be cut by Evans. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 8. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
3rd and long, Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's get a few yards on this play.
From the gun, Mayfield escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Baker throwing again. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Baker. He'll get this complete to White. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Taken in by Shaheed. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. That's brought in by White. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
And he's going to take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.